Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, 我是 Red, and this is where we explore the Chinese language in fun, meaningful ways, so you can learn it more deeply and use it more confidently. Today we're diving into a super interesting topic, polysemy. That's when one word has multiple related meanings, and we're going to explore this through one of the most flexible and frequently used Chinese characters, 打. You'll see it everywhere. 打电话 make a call. 打球 play ball. 打车 get a taxi. 打工 work a job. It seems random, right? Well, it's not. And by the end of this video, you will have a simple mental model that will let you guess the meaning of new 打 phrases you've never ever seen before. By the way, if you find these deep dive lessons helpful and you'd like to support me in creating them, you can buy me a coffee over on my coffee page. It's a huge help and allows me to keep this content free for everyone. Thanks a lot. Now let's get into it. Forget the dictionary list. The key to mastering 打 is to find its core image. This is the mental picture that all other meanings grow from. For 打, that core image is simple. The hand making forceful contact. Imagine someone's hand hitting, striking, or touching something with a purpose. This is the hub of the wheel. Everything else is a spoke. Let's see how this single image expands into the Chinese mind. This is the most direct use. Your hand is physically hitting something, like 打人 to hit a person, 打鼓 to hit the drum, to play it, 打碎 to hit and break, even 打字 to type. You're not violently hitting the keyboard, but your fingers are making repeated, purposeful contact with the keys, so it fits the core image perfectly. Now what might happen? In many cultures, an action starts with a hit or a strike. Think hit the road, strike up a conversation. In Chinese, 打 captures this idea of initiating or launching an action, like 打电话 to make a call. You're launching the connection. 打开 to open something, like you hit the switch or turn the handle to start the open state. 打车 to get a taxi. You're initiating the ride. See the shift? It's no longer just the physical hit, but the consequence of that hit, the beginning of something. This is a natural next step. If you can start an action, you can also be engaged in the action itself, especially if it involves manual effort. So 打 involves to mean to do or to make in a hands-on way, like 打工 to work, a job often involving manual labor. You're doing work. 打毛衣 to knit a sweater. Your hands are actively making it. 打水 to fetch water. This involves the action of obtaining it through effort. So the core image of purposeful hand action is still there, but it's become more abstract. Now some phrases have drifted so far that they became fixed idioms. You can always lodge them out, but knowing the core image often helps you see the original connection. Like 打扮 to dress up. Think of your hands making your appearance. 打听 to ask around. Imagine striking up conversations to get information. 打酱油 literally to fetch soy sauce, now meaning to be a bystander. It comes from the idea of being sent on a simple, unrelated errand. So for this, it's best to learn them as chunks, but the core image gives you a hook for memory. So here's the actionable takeaway. Next time you see a new 打 phrase, don't panic. Be a detective and ask yourself these two questions. First, is there a sense of physical contact or force here, like 打字 or 打鼓? Number two, is this about starting, engage in, or making something, like 打电话, 打工? 90% of the time, one of these two questions will lead you to the right meaning. You're not memorizing, you're reasoning. So remember, the power isn't in remembering that Da has 20 meanings. The power is in remembering the one core image, the hand making contact, and tracing the logic path outward. Okay, if this method of learning was a game changer for you, let me know in the comments with a tell me one Da phrase that makes more sense to you now. Okay, if you'd like to support more content that teaches you how to think in Chinese, consider supporting me on Ko-fi. Every coffee helps a ton. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. 再见。